If you work for the federal government or have been following the news lately, you may have heard of the term RIF. But for those who aren't in the field, what exactly is a RIF? I'm Tom Spiggle with the Spiggle Law Firm. We help people who've been fired or afraid they might be in Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C., and we help federal employees across the nation. Today we're going to go through what a RIF is and the process. A reduction in force, or RIF, happens when a federal agency has eliminated positions due to budget cuts, reorganization, or other reasons. Unlike regular layoffs in the private sector, federal RIFs follow strict rules outlined by the Office of Personnel Management, or OPM. When an agency conducts a RIF, federal employees don't just lose their jobs randomly. The government follows a structured process to decide who stays and who goes, based on four key factors. Tenure of employment. Are you a permanent employee or are you a temporary or probationary appointment? Veterans preference. Veterans often receive priority in federal employment decisions. Length of service. The longer you've worked for the government, the more protection you may have. Performance ratings. Your past job performance can impact your RIF standing. So what actually happens during a RIF? Well, agencies must follow these guidelines when deciding if an employee will be kept in their current position, moved to a different position, or separated from federal service / laid off. RIFs can happen for several reasons, including reorganization. The agency is restructuring. Lack of work. The agency no longer needs as many employees. Shortage of funds. There isn't enough money to pay everyone. Personnel ceiling limits. The agency has hit its employee cap. A RIF can also include long-term furloughs, meaning employees may be placed on unpaid leave for more than 30 days. If you're facing a RIF, you may have options. Some employees may be eligible for reassignment, early retirement, or even severance pay. It's important to know your rights and seek guidance if needed. If a federal agency doesn't follow the proper RIF rules, employees can challenge the decision by appealing to the Merit Systems Protection Board, or MSPB. If the agency is found to have broken the rules, the MSPB could reverse the termination, reinstate the employee, or take other corrective actions. But keep in mind, appeals usually have to be filed within 30 days of the RIF taking effect. If you're in the federal workforce, staying informed about RIFs policies can help you prepare for any potential changes. And with the amount of executive orders we've seen come out of the White House, it is more important than ever to stay up to date on your rights. Have questions? Drop them in the comments or join our new free online community at spigglelaw.com/community to ask our employment lawyers questions and gain valuable insight on other community members' posts. If you are a federal employee facing a RIF, call our government employee hotline at 202-968-2248. We will continue to monitor the evolving federal workforce landscape, so be sure to subscribe to stay informed on the latest updates.